Welcome back to Fox and Friends. Well, yesterday, I should say, and all week, we've been hearing reports of a real uptick in the number of illegals coming over the border. Bill Melugin has been showing us some interesting, actually very shocking footage of the massive amounts of people coming through yesterday. But here's some stats on that. 239,416 border encounters in May. Since October, it's been 1.5 million or more. So, I mean, you see these numbers. But in addition, yesterday, Lieutenant Oliveras, who I met down in the Del Rio sector when I was down in Uvalde area and by the border, by the Rio Grande, I met him. He's sent me pictures every now and then, videos that they've seen. Here is some video. I mean, look at this, the number of people and also the number of children that are coming across. He sent me one that had a little boy who looked like he was 3 years old. And some of them are coming with parents. Some of them are coming unaccompanied, as you know. And as you also know, terrible things happen to people along these journeys. A massive amount of them, especially women and children, are sexually assaulted along this journey. But the flow, look at this. They just are coming right through. This is just a processing exercise for our Border Patrol.
Another day, yet another night.
Another night.
And it was first it was groups of 50 and 100, and we're getting now reports in places like Roma, Texas, and elsewhere, there are groups of 200 and 300 and 400.
Sometimes 400 and 500.
Exactly. These particular groups coming from the Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Venezuela. But as we've reported, over 100 countries, 160 plus, could be contained in these groups now, overwhelming Texas DPS and Border Patrol at our border.
Jason Owens is the Del Rio sector chief, and he tweeted the following. He said, as previously mentioned, the Del Rio sector accounts for nearly 50% of all large groups apprehended by Border Patrol. Groups of 100 are bad. Now we're seeing groups of, as you guys just mentioned, 2, 3, and even 400. In the past 48 hours, agents encountered groups totaling 1,780 migrants.
So what do you think is precipitating this new uptick? I mean, these larger groups, what's happening?
I mean, my sense is that Title 42 was supposed to be revoked, and it wasn't, but it increased the demand nonetheless. And the word is still out there that if you come in a family group, even if you come as an adult male, the bark is not the same as the bite. So there's threats that you might be deported under Title 42, but the reality is in these large groups, they're being given a notice to appear, notice to report, and then released into the United States of America. Not to mention the fact that who was it? I can't remember who our guest was yesterday that said 70% of Border Patrol is tied up in processing groups like this, which means if you're a runner and you're trying to be a getaway, your chances have increased.
You know, I mean, I think the analogy would be a little bit like, why is this happening? Why are the groups getting bigger? Why are we seeing numbers increase? You know, not to be too flippant, but if you had a crack in a pipe, right? It would start out with a small flow, but the longer that crack remained, the flow of water coming through would increase because it would feel the pressure release, and then the crack would get bigger. So we're now 18 months into essentially the border crack being widened and not alleviated. No one's patched it. No one's done anything to alleviate it. And so over time, we're just going to see that bulge continue to grow and grow and grow as more people see that's where the pressure release is. I can go, and word spreads.
What's interesting is that on our side of the border, on the American side, there is demand. You feel it out there from left and right even. You know, it's only this very small minority on the very far left that wants this open pipe, as you call it, Will. But I see a lot of real citizens who say, you know, this is a big issue for me, because even if you don't live on the border and you're not feeling the sort of the influx into your town on that scale, they are moving them to your town and your kids' classrooms. I've talked to moms in New Jersey who've said the classroom sizes keep getting bigger with people who, many of these kids don't even speak English. So it's impacting people. People want it to end, and yet it doesn't. Just like people want American energy independence, and yet they won't give it to us. There's just this lack of, this callousness, this I don't care what the American people want. We're going to do what we want.
Yeah, that small minority has a lot of power right now, and they're controlling DHS and the White House and not changing anything. Somebody call a plumber.